How many stuff? Now look at this. This is where it is going to be short question type, and you may get this kind of questions. Okay. So how many structures can you draw with this? Huh? We can draw this 5 carbon. So I can draw CH3, CH, double bond CH. Now before I do this, let us do some calculation over here. See, for pentane, where there is no double bonds, the formula is C5H12. When in the pentene there is one double bond which is less by 2 hydrogen atoms, the formula is C5H10. So the number of hydrogen atoms decreased by 2. This one C5H8. So how many double bond do you think this one will have? 2. Because you see there are 4 hydrogen atoms less than the saturated hydrocarbon. Is that right? If you decrease the number of hydrogen atom by 2, then you have one double bond. If you decrease the number of hydrogen atom by 4, then you will have 2 double bonds. So I'm drawing that. So this is this. Then CH, double bond CH2. So here you have 5 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 3 plus 1, 4, plus 1, 5, plus 1, 6, and 2 hydrogen. So I have H8. So that fits. Yes? Okay. Then we found that if there is, we can have structure like this. So since we have C5H8, so we can have a formula with how many cyclic structure in there? No, I have, in order to make C5H8, I have to have 2 double bond or 2 cyclic structures. See, over here, one cyclic structure, C5H10, the number of hydrogen atoms decreased by 2 from 12 to 10. So now from H10 to H8 is another cyclic structure. So I can draw them 5 carbon. I can draw like this. Okay, let me show you this. Two cyclic structures. What is wrong with this? 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbons. And each carbon has 2 hydrogen in there. Okay, now look, I made a mistake over here. This carbon hydrogen, when I draw the 4, this one is not then going to be 2 hydrogen in them. So I will make sense now? So now you see I have this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? So that fits to the C5H8. So either 2 double bonds or 2 ring structures or 1 ring structure and 1 double bond. So I can have this. I can put a double bond in here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to have 5 carbons, don't I? So this is not then possible then. 4 carbon with is not possible. So I have to, let me erase that then, and then I will make CH, and then I'll make a double bond over here and I'll make a CH2 over here. Does it make sense now? So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6, 7, 8. So C5H8 does, so you can have one cyclic structure and one double bond. Or it can have this structure. CH3, 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon and 3 bonds over here. Is an alkyne, triple bond. See, I'm trying to draw structure with this formula, C5H8. I know, but I'm talking about the degree of unsaturation. I'm trying to find out. So this one is 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7, and then hydrogen 8. So this is also C5H8. So I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4 structures. And all of them have 2 degrees of unsaturation. Got that? So you see, for that, C5H8 2 degrees, one over here and one over there. Pentane and cyclopentane, these have 1. But C5H8 is different. I'm talking, cyclopentane has 1 degree of unsaturation and pentene have 1 degree of unsaturation. This one. Okay. But this is okay. How many double bonds are here? How many double bonds are here? Can you see the difference? Yeah. Okay. How do you call this? Hmm? But what is the name of this compound? Is that what you are asking? Okay, can you guys tell me what is the name of? We'll talk about the naming. So it is a diene. Pent, diene. Because 2-ene, 2 is di, and ene because there are 2 double bonds. When the naming will come, we'll talk about that. No, no. This one doesn't have 2 double bonds, so how can we call it diene? This has only 1 double bond. So what do you think we'll call this? Yes, that is an encyclopentine. Good. This is cyclopentine. You guys have already gotten the flavor of it, haven't you? Yeah. This one you may not know the name yet because we haven't talked about the triple bond yet. Because this is called, just I'm giving you, pent, is that right? This is not cyclo, as you can realize. So it has to be called pent wine. The difference is the triple bond. So alkane is pentane, alkene is pentene, and when is the triple bond? It's called YNE. We are ahead about the game. So, yes. All of them have 2 degrees of unsaturation. That is right. Because there are 2 double bonds. 1 double bond gives you 1 degree of unsaturation. So 2 double bond will give you 2 degrees of unsaturation. But it have 2 cyclic structures. Just like we have this one. Cyclopentane had 1 cyclic structure that corresponds to 1 degree of unsaturation. So if you have fused ring, 2 fused ring. Well, these are complex and don't worry about them. 2 degrees of unsaturation.